So I'm gonna be honest, awkward, and doing the right thing. I guess it doesn't seem like work. I would say, and my husband would say too, that I stay too long up here. Miss Deacon will probably say the same thing. But I feel like our kids is our next generation. They are our future. So I think it's just investing time into them, and it really makes me happy. Like honestly, it really, really makes me happy to be able to see their growth and to be able to be told that you can, or man, this student is really, really low, but to see when the light bulb turn on in their eyes, um, that it makes it all worth it. And so to recognize me, it's only recognizing them, I think. And so um, I have a hard time with being in the front and like the lights, camera, action type of thing. Um, but what I had to, it was a hard place to come into recognition. But what I had to realize is that we all have our times and our season. And if it means that I have to be the city on the hill for a little while so that we get the necessary growth that is needed for our students, then I'm okay with that, because it's not about me, but it's the gifting that Christ poured into me. What I love most about teaching is, again, beating the odds and defying the odds, and getting to see that and show students that they all have purpose, and being able to change their mindset and getting them to believe in themselves. It's easy to say what's not right, what's not going right, a behavior issue. But when we take away all those things, that as adults, we're just a grown kids, and our students, they're just kids. And if we love them, there is nothing like, the power of love is endless. And there's nothing that love can't do. So yeah, it might be a behavior issue or a learning deficit, but I can love you with the capacity of God's love, and it can grow and move mountains. And so just the ability that it's days that I go home and I just be like, all right, Lord, I don't know. And then I have the strength to come back and fight another day. And it's days that I be like, I need to know my why again. But at the end of all that, the growth part, I do it all over again, 10 times over. And I think it's because I am the student. I am these students. And that's what I fight for. I failed my GACE numerous of times. I wasn't a honor roll student, but my mom's love and her saying that you can and you will, and then my pastor saying, okay, well, you go back and you do it again and again. And if I would have gave up, then I wouldn't be here. So when love goes behind and pushes you, it makes you defy the odds. So I'm honored to be able to show the students that they can, and to get them to know that it's not me. It was there the whole time. I just pushed you a little bit. What keeps me inspired in the classroom is the growth factor of the students, but then also Mr. Dika making me do weird things and pushing me. And understanding, I tried to hide for a long time. I'm just gonna be honest, I tried to hide. But love rolls over and it overflows and it spills out. And learning and love can't be just confined to one area. And so I not only want it to be in this classroom, having the abilities for it to spread throughout the building, and to know that we are one body and we are one team. And I teach the students to own where they are. And I think that in the past, Langston was seen as the underdog. And so I am so inspired, and I get very competitive, because I want the world to know that Langston on the map, and we on the map for a reason. And so I'm inspired for not just for like one classroom to win, but as a body, we all win together when we operate in love and when we are accountable. Our word for this year is accountability. When we are accountable, not just for ourselves, but also for every student in the building. And then that means adults too, because we are always constantly learning. And that means sometimes at the end of the day, I realized that lesson was no good and I need to go back to the drawing board. And it's really willing to fight for that and grow from that.